Hi, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Tim Jeffrey. I'm Hannah's husband and also a lay reader at St Giles and in the benefice. You may not believe this. I know it's a hard thing to get your head around, but I turned 60 at the end of last year, at the end of 2023. Now, that's been a hard thing for me to get my head around because I don't feel like 60. I don't feel what I've imagined all my life 60 to be like. And it's quite a shock in some ways to be writing that. And I've even got a senior rail card, which I've been using recently, which is an incredible surprise. But one of the things that does make me feel maybe I am that kind of age is my knees. Some of you will know that I've been struggling with my knees over many months now, and I've been in a wheelchair a couple of times, in crutches, and it's been really uncomfortable and really painful, and it makes me feel my age. It was therefore made me really apprehensive because I booked a skiing holiday. So every year Luke, our son, and I go away skiing together, which is a thing we love to do. And so with my knees in the state they've been, I was thinking, how is this going to be? And it was beautiful being in the mountains. I just love being in the mountains, but I wasn't able to ski all day like I used to. I had to stop more regularly. I had to sit and have a coffee, sadly, or a hot chocolate, or a vin chaud, which was lovely in itself. But it made me realise, actually, yes, gosh, I am getting older. This body is failing. It is sagging. It is getting greyer, sadly, all the time. And part of what that's made me do is as I've read the Easter story this year, it's made me focus more on this incredible change in Jesus' body after his resurrection. So we hear, don't we, that the disciples at times struggled to recognize him. But there's something that happened at that moment of resurrection, that Jesus' human body that was, going to be decaying and turning grey and having dodgy knees and whatever else, if he'd have got any older, he'd have had. But actually it was changed. It was changed. It was renewed. He came with this, as in his resurrection, with this new, renewed, glorious, perfect body. And the disciples failed to recognize him. He was the same, but he was different. And that's made me think, well, actually, I quite fancy a bit of that. But the reality is that in Philippians chapter 3, Paul says to us that actually our citizenship, where we really belong, is with God, is in heaven is the word that's used there, but it's with God. And that Jesus will transform our lowly bodies, these bodies that decay and have creaky knees and other things, that they will be changed so that we will become, Paul says, like his glorious body. Now, I don't know what you feel about the hope of Easter, what you maybe think of when you think of what's going to happen to me when I die. But the Bible is actually very clear. At some point, we too are going to be resurrected. That at some point, we are going to have glorious, resurrected, eternal bodies as Jesus did. And boy, am I looking forward to going skiing in that body with new knees. Anyway, I pray that this Easter, as we've come past Easter, that as you think about your own kind of physical life, your own body, that actually part of the hope that you'll hold on to is that we have this promise that it wasn't just Jesus who was going to be resurrected. Actually, that's a promise for us too. We have it in the Creed. We see it clearly in Scripture. We don't fully understand it, do we? We think about going to heaven and having harps and sitting on clouds and that kind of stuff. I don't really quite understand. But actually, the Bible is very clear. We are going to have resurrected, glorious bodies like Jesus. Now, there's something to look forward to. Bless you.